My name is Molly Kramer. I'm a senior at Michigan State University, and I was diagnosed with an acoustic neuroma in October of 2011 during my senior year of high school. And the next 5 months were kind of a whirlwind for me. I missed a lot of senior events, so it kind of took away from my senior year experience, and it made it very different than that of my friends. Instead of going to parties on the weekends, I was going to doctor's appointments. So it made the entire experience very challenging.
I immediately started researching everything because I was very concerned about the potential for your long term. If it was going to be on the facial nerve, I knew your face could go paralyzed. I worried about your hearing. So I jumped into action and started researching everything as much as I could, and then I became very fearful.
An acoustic neuroma is a tumor or a mass that involves the 8th cranial nerve or the vestibular nerve.
Dealing with it every day, I never thought that, that the tumor would be something that I would still have to deal with every day. Since I was young when I learned what it was and how it was going to affect me, I didn't think that it was going to be a daily thing. I thought once they took it out, it would be kind of over and done with, part of my past, a cool story to tell. But I never thought that I would be dealing with the symptoms every day since then. So I will wake up in the morning, and depending on the severity of my headache is when I'll decide the course of action that I'll take throughout the day. Usually in the spring and summer it's not too bad. There are actually days in the summer where I feel completely fine because the weather is really dry and really warm and the screws are just sitting there normally like they should. And then usually in the fall and winter is when the mornings get really hard because I'll wake up. My screws will usually freeze up and they'll get really tight, which leads to the worst of the headaches that I get.
So it could be genetic, it could be isolated just like as a sporadic acoustic neuroma. It may be involved with other diseases or syndromes like neurofibromatosis too. There are lots of genetics that can be involved with it, and part of it would be the mosaic transformation. So when we say mosaic genetics, mosaic is like a conglomeration of tiles so that you can create a picture.
So having this tumor really changed my perspective on life because it made me realize that anything can happen. I mean, you go living your life totally normally one day and the next day it's all very different. And I think it's important to be prepared for anything that gets thrown your way.